Hello, Amy White with Worthy Written Words. Today we're in Doctrine and Covenants, section 45, verses 9. And we're going to start with the clear stickers that is in your kit. And it doesn't matter if it covers the words because you'll be able to read the words through it. So I'm going to place this in a way so that I'm not covering up verse 9 with the sticker. So that kind of helps you to place it where it needs to go. So it's not quite up at the top and it's not even quite at the middle. It's just kind of maybe about a third of the way down the page. And in this case, I have some extra, so I'm going to cut it off. But you could just leave it so that it goes on to the next page if you want. Next, I'm going to take the Ziploc bag and the ink pad. There's two different colors. They're both blue. And I'm going to put it on a craft mat. And then using the mini mister in your kit, I filled it up with water and you spray it on the ink. And then using your Ziploc bag, you just kind of press it on top and smudge it around. And the more water you use, the lighter the ink color will be. So if you want it to be dark, then don't use a ton of water. If you want it to be lighter, then use more water. And then I'm just going to place it on my page by dabbing it on there, and in this case it was too light, so I'm going to do it again and not add as much water. In fact, I'm just going to use the water that's still on my bag, and that's going to make it darker. So you can play around with it and get it the consistency that you like. And I'm going to do this around the top of the page as well as the bottom. When you're done, you can wipe off your craft mat with a baby wipe and it should come right off and keep that nice and clean. And you can put your ink pad and craft mat away. The next thing that we're going to do is add some more stickers to the page after that's nice and dry. So I'm going to use the gospel as a standard to the nations, and I'm going to put it in the margin. And a lot of times people say, oh, I don't like the lines in the margins, but of these Deseret book ones, but I have learned to love them because they are great, not only if you want to write, but for putting stickers and words on. It's really great to get it to line up exactly where you want it. So that's what I'm doing here, is I'm using the lines to space it out evenly, and the standard, I want it to be down farther where there's more solid colors so it's easier to read. If you put it up where all the little pieces of land are, it's going to be a lot harder to read it. So there I'm counting the lines so that I can count the lines down and make it perfectly even. And if you want, you don't have to use standard. You could write that in and make it bigger, or do different stickers to make it stand out more if you want. And then using the piece of paper that is got that rippled effect, that corrugated paper, the circle die cut, and the tab, I'm going to put all of those together at the top of the page. But before I do that, I'm going to use the standard sticker and stick it on the tab in the middle, and that's going to be my tab for the top of the page. And then I'm going to connect all three of those at the top of my page using a stapler. Now I'm going to continue placing these stickers on the page, and you can play around. You don't have to put them in the same spot that I do. But first I want to make sure it's all nice and dry. That's why I'm shooting it with a heat gun first. And then I'm going to put the compass on the bottom and the passport stamps up at the top. But you can play around and put them wherever you think that they look good. And then I finish it up by adding the strip of washi tape. You can see I start by putting it on the top, and then I feel like the top is too heavy and there's not enough on the bottom. So then I switch it up and I put it on the bottom. Again, you can put it wherever you want. You can use it for a tip-in or do whatever you want to make it the way that you like it. Using a Jelly Roll black pen, I am going to outline or underline verse number 9. And using a black glaze Jelly Roll pen, I'm going to outline the verse, just the top part on the left-hand column, and then just the bottom and sides on the right-hand column. And then we're done. That's it. I hope you enjoyed this layout, and I will see you guys next time with the next Cultivate video process tutorial. See you guys later. Bye.